It's kind of cold, but I'm a robot, so I think I'll be okay. It's currently 7:15 in the morning. I'm at, where is this? I think it's Hoops Park in Westchester. So I'm very excited to be explaining things about my new EP, Samsara, which is going to be coming out on the 23rd of March. The 23rd of March is the first day of spring, for those who don't know, and Samsara is often referred to as rebirth in Sanskrit or however you pronounce it. And springtime in modern literature is used often to signify new beginnings in settings. That's kind of where I'm coming from with the actual meaning of the release. A lot of things I do with my music, they have actual meanings. They have particular meanings behind them. So that's kind of where I'm coming from with the release. The EP is completely clean. It has no curse words, by the way. As far as the first song, it's called Jacket. It's about technology and how a lot of things that we do with it, they're creating habitual loops and pathways in our brains that can be edited and kind of like upgraded. We're kind of training ourselves to behave more like technology as technology is training itself in return to behave more like us. And this is like profound if you think about it, but I feel like everything is profound if you think about it. So it only makes sense. I made this beat around the time I was making the Nirvana EP, and it was one of those rare beats that I felt the need to actually save on my computer for another EP because I knew that it was going to work in whatever theme I was doing for the EP right after Nirvana. Technology is one of those things that we kind of use to extend ourselves to the universe. Whatever we ask for, we kind of get it in return. Whatever we resist, we get it in return. So there's a rather spiritual element. But again, I think there's a spiritual element to everything. But I think that spiritual element really carries itself on throughout this project. This song is heavily inspired by Justin Timberlake's song Filthy. I don't think I could have written it if I hadn't listened to the audiobook The Shallows, What the Internet is Doing to Our Brains by Nicholas Carr.
Such quiet people, such a loud world.
A lot of noise on social media. It's very loud in our brains, but it gets to the point where we tell other people about it, and there are a lot of sticky scenarios, sticky situations. People just spend a lot of time talking about. It's such a loud world, but like, where's the noise coming from? The people are more quiet as they're digesting and chewing on all of that noise, and it's kind of just like brain noise. It's like it's brain food. Whether or not it's good for you, you're eating it in a way. So I suppose it's important to just pay attention to what you're consuming as, a consumer.
You touch me, I touch back.
It's a matter of things like autocorrect, suggestions in Google and YouTube and the search engine, where if you write like 2 letters, it will make algorithms and all sorts of other things that will become accustomed to what your tastes are, what it understands you like. So those things add up, and it gets easier and easier for things like YouTube and Google to really predict what you're looking for. Sometimes they're not exactly right, but these things are not, they're not perfect. They are in their own way, but we are actively seeking to change that and make it better and better, and just systemizing it and optimizing it more and more and more.